Hello and welcome to Hornbill TV. I'm Naomi Kikon. On January 22, India's multitude will experience easily one of the most defining epochs in the 21st century for India's approximately 1.1 billion Hindu devotees. On January 22, all roads in India will lead to a destination that many believe serves as the crystallization of a 500 years dream for crores of Indians. So, what is this event that has captured India's news space, the people of the entire country, particularly the Hindu community, and why is the date significant for the community? Well, the answer is the inauguration of the Ram temple in Ayodhya in Uttar Pradesh. With only a little while before the grand consecration ceremony of the Ram Mandir, invitation cards are being sent out to more than 7,000 guests across the country. The media reported that the invitations and designs are in sync with the grandeur of the temple being built. It is reported that each invitation set carries the main invitation card, the Pran Pratishta program card, and a booklet on the journey of the Ram Janmabhoomi movement and the people who played a part in it directly or indirectly. The booklet is said to be dedicated to those who fought for the Ram temple from 1528 to 1984, participating in 76 struggles directly or indirectly. The media reports also stated that the invitation cards have been printed in both Hindi and English. It was reported that the invitees include cricket legends Sachin Tendulkar and Virat Kohli, Bollywood superstar Amitabh Bachchan, and billionaire industrialist Mukesh Ambani and Gautam Adani. The temple trust is also said to have invited 4,000 seers from across the country. The significance of the event is immense that the most cathartic of statements state that they be considered part of the temple's journey may be recorded from India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Uttar Pradesh's Chief Minister Adityanath. This is what they had to say.
पूरी दुनिया उत्सुकता के साथ 22 जनवरी के ऐतिहासिक क्षण का इंतजार कर रही है। ऐसे में अयोध्या वासियों में ये उत्साह, ये उमंग बहुत स्वाभाविक है। भारत की मिट्टी के कण कण और भारत के जन जन का मैं पुजारी हूं।
सकल शोभा के खाने प्रभु आ रहे हैं और 22 जनवरी को आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के ही कर कमलों से प्रभु अपने भव्य मंदिर में विराजमान हो रहे हैं। भाइयों बहनों, 500 वर्षों का इंतजार समाप्त होने जा रहा है। प्रभु के आगमन के पहले प्रधानमंत्री जी का संकल्प था ना, अयोध्या को दुनिया की सुंदरतम नगरी के रूप में स्थापित करेंगे। और भाइयों बहनों, आज आपने देखा होगा जिस भव्यता के साथ प्रधानमंत्री जी का स्वागत अयोध्या वासियों ने किया है, ये एक नए भारत की नई अयोध्या का दर्शन हम सबको कराता है। अयोध्या बेहतरीन 4 लेन, 6 लेन और 8 लेन की कनेक्टिविटी, रोड कनेक्टिविटी से, रोड मार्ग से जुड़ा है। इसका उद्घाटन प्रधानमंत्री जी के कर कमलों से भी होने जा रहा है। रेल की बेहतरीन सुविधा अयोध्या से नए रेलवे स्टेशन के साथ साथ वंदे भारत ट्रेन का शुभारंभ और 2 नई ट्रेन अमृत भारत के नाम पर आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने अयोध्या को सीतामढ़ी से प्रभु राम।
Indeed, for many, the inauguration of the Ram temple in Ayodhya is the culmination of about 500 years of bloody political upheavals, conflict and waiting. For all there is to be said, for many, the inauguration marks the cultural renaissance of the Hindu ethos. Indeed, India Pundits say the Ram Temple in Ayodhya is a turning point in India's cultural history. The Ram Temple is currently under construction in Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh, India. Work continues as India's multitude from its government to the country's citizens await in completion in time for the inauguration. Once completed, the temple will be a colossal 235 feet 72 meters wide, 360 feet 110 meters long and 161 feet 49 meters high. Once complete, the temple complex will be the world's third largest Hindu temple. The Sri Rangam Rakkanatha Swami temple is dedicated to Mahavishnu, who is said to be the supreme deity of the Vaishnavism creed. The temple is often listed as the largest functioning Hindu temple in the world. Spread over a sprawling 185 acres, the Akshardham temple in Robbinsville City, New Jersey stands at 191 feet high. It is often considered the second largest Hindu temple in the world. The Ram Temple is located at the site of Ram Janmabhoomi, which Hindus believe is the birthplace of Rama, a principal deity of Hinduism. The site is a former location of the Babri Masjid, which was built after the demolition of an existing non-Islamic structure. Reportedly, the worship of Hindu god Ram and Sita at the disputed site started when their idols were installed in 1949. After decades of conflict, dispute and litigation, the Supreme Court of India in 2019 delivered the verdict to give the disputed land to the Hindu community for a temple of Ram, while Muslims would be given land elsewhere to construct a mosque. The court referenced a report from the Archaeological Survey of India as evidence suggesting the presence of a structure beneath the demolished Babri Masjid that was found to be non-Islamic. The foundation stone laying ceremony for the commencement of the construction of Ram Mandir was performed on August 5, 2020 by India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The temple is being supervised by the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust. The inauguration of the temple is scheduled for January 22. The Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust, responsible for the temple construction, initially estimated the cost of Rs 1,800 crore. This figure includes the cost of construction, materials, machinery, labor and other administrative expenses. In today's Hornbill TV's special package, let's have a brief look at some of the most defining moments of the Ram Temple, its history, the dispute and the reinstating of the temple as a Hindu temple. According to records, the Babri Masjid, which was on the site of the current temple, was built by Mir Baqi, commander of the Mughal Emperor Babur in 1528. The assertion was that the Mughal rulers demolished a Hindu shrine and constructed a mosque in its place. This led to a political, historical and socio-religious debate in India. This debate came to be known as the Ayodhya dispute in the media, social and political narrations of the country. It is stated that the year 1853 saw the very first instance of religious violence over the disputed site. In 1859, the British government intervened and erected a fence to separate the places of worship. The inner court was to be used by Muslims and the outer court by the Hindus. In 1949, idols of Ram and Sita were reportedly kept inside the site. This led to the government declaring it a disputed site. A committee was formed in 1984 to build a temple. The foundation for the Ram Temple was laid in 1989. In 1992, an event that changed the socio-cultural narrative of the country and one that will fit the country's political antagonism took place. The Babri Masjid was demolished by a large group of people who were allegedly from Hindu organizations. This led to riots and political conflicts in the country. In response, the Liberahan Commission was formed to investigate the destruction of the Babri Masjid. The final report was submitted after 17 years to the 10th Prime Minister of India, Manmohan Singh, on June 30, 2009. In 2010, the court gave a judgment on the Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid land title case. The verdict was given by a 3-judge bench. The bench stated that the land would be divided into 3 parts, 1/3 for the Sunni Waqf Board, 1/3 for the Nirmohi Akhada, and 1/3 for the party for Ram Lala. However, the dispute and contentions would continue. In 2017, the Supreme Court of India called for an out-of-court settlement. In 2019, the Supreme Court of India delivered a landmark judgment. The apex court stated that there would be Ram Mandir at the disputed site, and the Muslim party would be given an alternate 5-acre plot to build a mosque. The bench, headed by erstwhile Chief Justice of India, Ranjan Gogoi, read out a unanimous judgment and granted the entire 2.77-acre disputed land in Ayodhya to the Ram Lala. In August 2020, Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid a foundation stone for the construction of the Ram Temple. Following this, work to build the temple has been going on in full swing, and efforts are on to inaugurate it by the scheduled time. A trust named Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra is looking after the construction of the Ram Mandir. As per the reports, the ground floor of Ram Mandir will be ready by December 2023. The officials from the trust also revealed that Lord Ram's idol will be installed in the temple by 2024. According to the Economic Times, the Kshetra Trust has spent 900 crore on the construction of the temple and still possesses 3,000 crore. The scale of the temple is as grand as the expectations and excitement of Hindu devotees. The decades of conflict and dispute over the site of the temple have now been relegated to history as Uttar Pradesh looks forward to making history. The temple is looking forward to welcoming literally thousands of government dignitaries, from common citizens to eminent personalities. Yet the true value of the Ram Mandir is in its immense cultural and spiritual significance for the Hindu community and the social history of the subcontinent. The Ram Temple in Ayodhya indeed represents resilience, hope, unity and cultural renaissance for millions of Hindus in India and beyond. That's all we have for now. For more news and updates, keep watching Hornbill TV.